Mr. Echo's on the leash. I don't want any more runaway incidents because I just want to hike right now. Got a decent breeze, and I've already spotted something out here that looks out of the ordinary. Right back there. Right there. Looks like some old car parts, like some doors and stuff like that. And Echo's excited. He's just like digging around here. Let's go check this out. Come on, Echo. Go, Echo. Oh, that's the hood. Is that the hood? There's a phone number on the side. So we're just hiking in uncharted territory for us, which is pretty fun. It's been interesting reading the comments. You know, I'm not going to be able to keep reading all those comments because there's so many now. And, you know, I try to respond to them. And usually for the first 30 minutes, I'll be in there. You know, the first 30 minutes that I upload a video, I'll be reading the comments section and then I can respond. But then after that, it's just too many comments are coming in. But, you know, it's awesome when you guys do comment. Because actually, I mean, right now I'm reading most of them, probably 75-80% of them I get a chance to read. But it's just starting to take a lot of time, and putting out a few videos every week, I think that's a better use of my time for you all, for all of you. But okay, I'm gonna talk about the comments here in a minute, but we got to get through this rickety old gate here first. And Mr. Echo could just go under if I had him off the leash, but especially since we're in an area that I don't know very well, I'd rather have him be on the leash. I'm trying to do this with one hand. There we go. And some of the comments are kind of a bummer, you know. As a YouTube creator, it's just something you have to kind of get over. It's like, oh yeah, 1 out of every 20 comments, it like someone says something and it just kind of sticks in your head. It's really stupid, really stupid. But keep commenting. I don't care if they're negative comments. That's something that I have to get over as a creator. Most of the comments are really awesome. You guys have been really helpful. And I really like just showing you all like what this lifestyle is like. Traveling and camping constantly. How peaceful it is. How simple of a lifestyle it can be. You know, there are things that come up here and there. What's up over here? You start to see things when you're out in the woods. I noticed that back in the Northwest, you start to see things just like bits of sky peeking through trees start to look like buildings. I've even seen like what I thought was like a huge log cabin in the woods before, and you just go kind of cuckoo. You just start seeing stuff because you don't see structures, you don't see the signs of civilization. And I saw this, like, I was like, oh yeah, there's like a big log cabin back there, and I could see like a deck coming off, like a porch, and like windows. And then as you keep walking more and more, you realize, no, dude, that's just logs. You're in the woods and there's logs laying on their side, and because it's obscured mostly by the standing trees, you just start to picture things that aren't there. And sounds too, like you can start to hear things. One thing I haven't talked about a lot is like going out at night. Like I do get scared being outside at night. Being a backpacker in the past, like I would be just, all you have is your pack and a little tent, and then you step outside and it's pitch black and you're like, oh my God, I'm up here all alone. There's nobody around. And the thoughts of monsters and like faces just appearing, you know, especially when you have a headlamp on, it's like, oh, as soon as I shine my headlamp over there, I'm going to see like a clown standing off in the distance, and its eyes will just be like glowing back. Just stuff like that just creeps me out. So I spend most of my time in the outdoors in the daytime. But yeah, like I swear I can see some campers up here, but it's just the clouds peeking through the trees. I'll zoom in on that. Right there. And then there was some more up over here. It could be people camped out here, but I think I'm just seeing stuff. You all have been giving me advice on how to deal with the mice issue, about potentially getting Mr. Echo shock collar, which I think is a pretty good idea. And I hope that you all are getting some sort of tips and ideas from us, from me and the dogs, the way we live. And if not, how to do things correctly, you know, how to avoid making the mistakes that we make. Well, we found a pretty awesome view anyway. This huge field here is opened up and I can see the mountains. So I'm hiking uphill with Mr. Echo. We're going up this way. I love it out here. Man, this is so cool. This area has obviously been clear cut in the past, and that's why it's basically a field now. But you know, the benefit is, there goes a hawk right up there. The benefit is that, you know, it opens up the view for somebody like me. So I already had my binoculars out. I was kind of checking out in the distance because I thought I saw some deer out there, but it was just rocks. It's just a change to be able to see like such a far distance, you know, as opposed to like over here, it's just really dense woods. So we're gonna keep hiking. I keep thinking about lions, but I got Mr. Echo to protect us. We are at the peak of the hill, and it's so cool to be above the treetops. I found the very highest point of this hill that we're on here, and I find this a lot when you get to the peak. Someone made a little chair here out of these 3 rocks. That's how you know you're at the top. I don't think I'm hallucinating what I'm seeing. Right back through there. There's a structure. So some sort of tank for cattle. And this is where I always feel like I'm gonna find rattlers. So I do want to be extra careful. At the same time, I'd like to get a peek inside there, which is probably what this pile of rocks is here for, because people want to take a look. Any rattles? Nope, okay. And I also think about bees. Okay. Well, there's not much water in there. Let's say that's empty. If I dropped my phone in there, that would make an adventurous video. There's also nails around here. I gotta be careful. There's another little tank down here. That's what I call the prize at the end of the hike. That's about all you get. Sometimes it's not too exciting, but it's fun for me. Thanks once again for hanging out with us. Hit that like button, let us know you're watching. We like to know you're watching. And just so you know, we do have a Patreon now, and you can support us there. I've been posting some behind the scenes videos and extra footage, some kind of cool stuff. If you like this channel, then you'll like what's there. It's a lot more raw and less edited than this. Until next time, guys.